I do think this Karma top thing could be good against Jax because I don't really see what Jax can do against the Karma top. I just don't see what Jax can do against the Karma top. So I think it's a good counter pick to Jax. I think it's very, very good. Let's see, when does he pick it? He picks against Jace, goes Stomp, picks against Jax, 1, picks against Jax. He picked it against Carter's. What the fuck? He picked it against Jace. So he picks against Jace and Jax mainly right now from what I can see. And then he's picking against the Jax again. But this time he supports or whatever. He's picking it against the Furor, got stumped. He picks it against the Jax. So you can obviously see a pattern here, right? He's mainly playing Karma against Jax. Karma against Galio, against Vitalia. I don't even know. That's a German, actually German top, sorry. Then he picks it against it. Like, he's losing a lot of these games, right? He's actually getting stumped in a lot of these games. But recently he's been playing it a lot against Jax. And I think there's a pattern now. Because it makes sense. It makes sense that Karma top should be good against Jax. It really does make sense. Oh, I saw it. I like the headset. It's really nice. Alright, so they go in here, level 1. Oh, wait. We're watching Huni, right? Shit, we're not watching Alphari. Fuck you, Alphari. We're back to Huni now. Back to Huni. So, let's look at the items he buys. He goes for a Dawn's Ring and 2 potions. He got a bunch of AP in his wounds. We can take out his wounds as well because we do have expert time. Let's check it out. Alphari warded nothing. He's just standing up here. He's warded here. I don't know. No, Morgana did. Sorry. She warded to Q-bind and see if she can catch somebody. I'm looking at the runes right now. Thunderlords, AP, a lot of AP, some attack speed as well. I like the attack speed, especially because he will be attacking a lot. Doesn't have any armor. I do think one important thing here to note is, I think Alphari should start Q. Because he should look at Karma and see, shit, she doesn't have any fucking armor. Jump, right now. Jump. Legit, Alphari will win this trade if he jumps. Because Huni does not have any armor. It's really important to look at that. The second somebody walks you in, just fucking look. He will win these trades. Just jump in on her. She's so squishy. She doesn't have any health whatsoever. I know she got a really strong W or Q and so on, whatever. She will still lose. She will lose those trades. He should be going in. Alright, so what's happening here? He started E. I think that's a massive mistake for Alphari. This is something that you'll mostly not look at if the enemy have armor unless you really try hunting for your life. Because at the end of the day, it's not something you look at that much. I do think it's something you can play around. And with Jax, it's really, really good to do that against ranged people with no armor. Because you just absolutely demolish them. If ranged people go for a greedy build with no armor and you start Q, you will demolish them. Even a Karma, I'm 90% sure he will win that. Even 95% sure he should be winning that. Does he not just get a Mantra Q to the face if he fights it? I think he will get a Mantra Q to the face, but he will still win that in my opinion because there's no armor. She is so squishy. Anyways, back to business. We're watching Huni. Huni is pushing. I like the fact he's pushing. He's running down to try and help out the jungle. I like that aggressive play. Huni is taking a lot of damage though, but he's still a little free, and Alphari will not be able to last it while trying to stop Huni from moving down, right? So he's first of all losing a lot of last hits to the turret, and Huni is going down to help the team first. He will be the first, and he managed to help a lot, getting a kill on the enemy. How many assists did he get? He got 1, right? Yeah, 1 assist. That's still pretty nice. He's staying here. He's gonna base. He's basing on the wall. That's pretty fucking retarded. He's actually just chunking Alphari down. He knows that he's on the wall. He definitely knows. He's doing this on purpose, 100%. Every time Alphari tries to stop him, Alphari will be losing CS. Elise is close by. This was 100% planned. 100% planned. It wasn't a mistake or anything. It wasn't luck. That was planned. He was purposely standing on that wall, hoping Alphari would try and stop him. And Alphari lost CS and all his health by doing it, and his flash. That is really, really huge. Not that many people will plan this far ahead. Huni did. It was really nice. It was really fucking well done. As you can see so far, Alphari is getting stumped in the lane. He is behind in items. He is behind in levels. He is behind in assists. He is behind in everything. Just in every possible guard he's behind. And he's having a really hard time right now. And I think, honestly, that little one could have changed everything. If he was aggressive little one, that could have changed everything. At this point, it's too late. He is too weak to do anything right now. That's a bad E from him, but overall, he's playing fine. He's taking a lot of them, so he can't do anything. Huni's absolutely destroying him. Huni's just going to start zoning him from the CS now. He might even actually try and go for a kill here. Yep, Alphari is rooted. He's taking a lot of damage. Huni won't be able to kill, but Huni can push right now. Alphari will need to base. And he won't be able to get back to top in time, which means he will lose so many CS. Huni will even go in and stop him one time. He just moved to stop him. He didn't even go all the way. He just moved trying to fake it, and Alphari took the bait and stopped his base. Which means Alphari still having bait, and Alphari will die to Elise now because Elise comes in. Never mind, he didn't die. well done by 5 though. But Huni played really well mind game there. It was really smart. He walks a bit forward in front of the creeps just to stop Alphari's base, but he never actually went there. Alphari just got scared off. So this Karma is absolutely demolishing Jax. And that's what I talked about, right? I talked about this before the game. I have never seen this match before in my life. But I was thinking, how's this match gonna work? How can Jax go on a Karma? Karma ultimate W's, she heals all the damage, whatever. And she can Q him. She should win every trade. I don't think a Jax can ever do anything to a Karma. I actually don't think he got a chance. So this seems like a counter matchup. I think that is the reason why Huni's been playing a lot of Karma, because of the Jax. And as you can see, it does seem like a really strong counter matchup. There's nothing Alphari can do. He's taking so much damage from every single time. Huni just walks up to him, uses the abilities. He misses even the 2 eyes in a row. He missed an Empower Q. He missed a normal Q. And he is still winning the trades. He's 2 levels up as well. He's absolutely fucking demolishing Alphari right now. There's nothing Alphari can do. I think Alphari's biggest mistake was still not going level 1. I really believe that he could have won that. I think that was his chance to win. Because Huni doesn't have armor. I think not doing that was the biggest mistake he made this game. And that's all knowledge based. It had nothing to do with skill. It's just straight up knowledge. And Huni is hitting a lot of kills. Huni is doing really well right now. Huni is going to force Jax to base, lose another wave. Huni is going to push 1 more wave and base himself most likely. After the next wave, I do expect that Huni will be basing. He's probably going to go in. That was okay, I think. He could have hit it better, but whatever, it's fine. He could have hit all the minions at the same time, but just going inside of them. Knowledge is skill. I'm talking about individual skill. Mechanics, right? Didn't I say skill? I don't really necessarily think knowledge is skill, it's just knowledge. Which is important, right? But wait, I'm talking about the skill in mechanics and knowledge. That's 2 different things. Alright, Huni's back. Let's look at the items. So Alphari's going from magic. So she's like, you know what? I need some healing. So I got corrupting potion, I got Dawn shield, I got a healing thing, and I got some mag assist. Hopefully I can survive now. I just don't want to die. Then we have Mr. Huni Boy with Chalice of Harmony, I think it's called. It used to be called Chalice of Harmony. I don't know if they changed the name. But he gets Chalice because she's thinking, you know what? I just need a lot of fucking mana. I just need to be able to spam my shit whenever I want to. Huni is gonna spam abilities off cooldown. See, shield there, and boom. Ability, boom. He's gonna spam them. Look at his cooldowns right now. Just watch his cooldowns and watch how much he's gonna spam shields and shit every time. Shields up. He's gonna use it the second Alphari steps up a little bit. He will use it. Look at this. Spam, spam. Spam, 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 abilities, spam, shield, doom. Takes no damage. Take a little bit of damage, take a lot of damage there. Holy shit, Huni is almost dead. That's a good trade from Alphari, but even then Alphari gets the perfect trade, he's still taking a lot of damage, right? Like this was the best trade Alphari was ever gonna get, and he still didn't win it. TF are trying to go top and gank, he's coming in. Huni's pretty tanky though, Huni's pretty tanky. He used the ultimate on the W to get some healing, that's really nice. He gets stunned almost, but he flashes it just as Alphari flashes into the stun. He gets out. And Huni can chase and do whatever he wants. He missed the Q, that's kind of bad. It was a bad Q to use, I think. But regardless, they do go 2 for 0. Huni is so massively fed. Now he can go up, push top again, and get another base in if he wants. I don't think he needs to base though. He got good health, right? He doesn't need to base. He's just gonna push the tower actually. Get this second tower off the game because mid lane is already down. He can't actually get it because Alphari is TPing, but he will take it down a little bit. Then he use a Q, walk away. Alphari does almost no damage to him. He actually did a bit more damage than expected. That's pretty good from Alphari. But even then, every good trade that Alphari does, he plays it perfect. He plays really well, Alphari. But even then he does that, he loses the trade, right? And Huni still have the range advantage, have the minion advantage, have every advantage he wants. There's not much Alphari can do. And we have the jungler setting up a top lane gank. Huni gets called really hard there. That's kind of bad. But it goes into a 1-for-1. I do think that Elise is going to win this if the guy keeps going. That is a bit greedy. Maybe he can get stunned. Maybe he'll get stunned. Elise is getting stunned. Elise does not win it. It goes to an even fight. I thought Elise was going to win it. Elise does not win. It is even 2-for-2. And that is considered that the Sejuani gets a really nice ultimate on Huni. And this is still not bad because Huni wins out again. Alphari's wave is pushing to Huni. So even a situation like this, Huni won out one more time. The only way you can talk about Huni not winning out is the fact that he's high level. Elias is high level, so these two guys got more XP for the 2 kills. But here's the big but. Look at the creep difference. Look at that massive creep difference. It's absolutely huge, and that is why I do believe Huni won out regardless of that. Huni can go push, he can freeze, he can do whatever he wants. I would push here just for the lulz. Huni decides to push as well. I would push just because I want to have some more pressure on, because Jax is absolutely fucking useless right now. He will shit on him, he can take the tower, he can go move on the map, he can be helpful with the team. Pushing and pressuring is the right play in my opinion, and that is what he ends up doing. He pushes, he gets the tower. This is really good. Huni is underrated. I think Huni is good. I think Alphari is good. I think this is a matchup you don't face much, and I think Alphari only lost because he didn't know how to play the matchup properly. It's entirely knowledge based because he didn't Q level 1, and it is a tough matchup. I think. I don't know who picked what, you know. Huni TPs in, goes for his plays. This is great. There's nothing. There's not really much to watch here, you know. Huni is just doing a good job right now, and all they have to do at this point is to snowball. This game doesn't seem... It's a 20-minute long game. That's actually quite long for a game like this, I think. Keith got rank 6 in Korea, but didn't Keith do dynamic Q with people the whole way? I think Keith dynamic Q'd all the way up. Anyway, Huni's gonna obviously base here. So often you would think that right now we just kill bot tower, they're gonna swap, but I think they're gonna keep the lanes because Fire Dragon's up and there's no top tower, so keeping the lanes is actually pretty smart. At least that works top to defend the tower. I like that. Huni stays bottom to get a kill. It's pretty good as well. It's pretty good. Let's see what Huni does. He's probably gonna work top just as normal lanes and keep that because they want to secure Fire Drags. They're securing a lot more kills bottom. He's walking in for this. Well, catches him. Bam, dead. And Huni walks top to his farm. This game is kind of over at this point. I'm gonna X8 it for a little bit. Goes in for some wards. I think Huni should be split pushing at this point. Gets in for the ward, and then he goes for the split push as well. He doesn't really lose any creeps. He's being very afraid of the jungler. He's very, very afraid at this moment. I don't know if I agree with that. That was really bad Qs on the crab. You should always time your stun with the Q or use root with the Q, whatever. The CC with the Q on the crabs, it's more damage. Let's see what he does. He gets the thing. She scouts the enemy jungler. That's nice. We like that. It's really well done by Huni, right? Scouts the enemy jungler, goes on him. Jax can't really do anything right now, so Huni's just gonna go back top, push it out. They have pressure now, they have vision. Jax is going on Huni, but Huni will be fine. Huni doesn't mind this. Huni is not in any trouble here. Heals up the ultimate W. He heals a lot. He's really full health now. Oh, not full health, he's half health again. The ultimate W is something you use a lot. If you play this matchup against the Jax, you have to ultimate a W, as you see Huni doing all the time. Because you heal way more than Jax will do damage, you will always win the trades. Alright, let's see what happens. He's taking a turret hit. That's fine, whatever. He doesn't take any damage anyways because he's shielded. He's just taking the tower. Nothing's gonna stop him right now. What happened to the... Oh, that was a Rift Herald. Shit, I was about... What happened to the banner? That's just a Rift Herald they got. It's only 50 minutes into the game, but it just feels like it's so much later because they're so bad. I really like this play. This play was great. You notice how Shiswani is walking close to Huni. Huni does an empower and then Q and hits the TF instead. Way more damage than TF. Stops with follow up, and he can't stop Shiswani anyway, so slowing the TF is way better. I really like that play, and this is also gonna have a massive impact in this fight. He goes to TF again, and TF is already dead. Look at that, bam. Such an easy fight, and that's an amazing Q from Huni. I really like that he decided to go for the TF instead of the easier, more logical target Shiswani who was in front. You go for the back person. Way better. Really, really nice play. Alright, he's baiting, going to get item. What's he gonna buy? He got Athenes. He got Loot City to Boots for some cooldown and some short summoner spells, because he likes his summoners. Then he got a Haunting Guys as well, which is pretty nice for some magic penetration. And he actually doesn't go Ardent Sense. A lot of you guys in chat said, oh, you play Ardent Sense or Top Karma. But no, he does not. He is not playing Ardent Sense or Top Karma. He is just straight up going for the carry Karma with a lot of damage here. Jax doesn't even have anything yet. He got a Sheen and some boots. Huni's TPing down to the fight down here. Let's see what happens. Huni's TPing in the middle of everybody. This is so fucking risky. He's gonna empower Q most likely and run. Is that an empower Q? What did he? That was an empower Q, yes. Yeah, it is. It's just a shit skin. I don't like this skin, but whatever. He's in the middle of everybody. He's taking a lot of damage. W's to TF. There's a fire going on right here. I'm slowing it down a little bit so we can see it properly. I did not like that TP very much, as I said in the beginning, and they almost lose this fight. this is considering how far ahead they are, right? They have a 10,000 gold lead. Going 3 for 2 is not good. Then you have a 10,000 gold lead. They actually go 3 for 3 with a 10,000 gold lead. And I said from the beginning, this is not a TP that I like, right? What happens? 3 for 3 with a 10,000 gold lead is absolutely terrible. It's really, really bad. They should be winning much, much cleaner in the fights. Much cleaner. He don't man to Eden flashed away, but he shouldn't even have TP in the first place. And he shouldn't have finished it at least. But whatever, it's fine. Whatever. Huni goes back top. You're watching Huni after all. Let's not get distracted. He's gonna push all the time. There's no reason for him not to push. He wants to push and be with the team. Because right now, if he groups, Jax is fucking useless. So you want to go for towers, force somebody top, and once somebody else is top, he wants to group. If nobody is top, then he's just gonna take the tower, right? Nothing is stopping him from taking the tower if nobody's top. Towers are nice. He's gonna take it. So, Huni, what is that Q? What was that Q? It's fine. It's fine, Huni. We forgive you for that Q. Having other people come. Okay, that's fine. You're taking a lot enough from this. Well, you should be able to get out. Nope, you're not. You're fucking dead, are you? Should be able to get out. Should not be able to get out. Oh, shit, baby. That was a nice flash. That was a nice decision making from Huni, getting that kill in return. Overall, wasn't nice positioning. Wasn't the greatest play because he died. But he makes it work. And now the Syndra can pick up the second kill, making it really, really good for the team. Mechanically, it was brilliant from Huni. Decision making could maybe have been a little better to begin with, like to not be in that position. But overall, it's fine. And we have 20 minutes past in the game. The enemy team is gonna surrender. That's why the spectator data it disappears. Bam, boom, and that's a win. We were watching Huni versus Alphari.